Good morning. Good morning. It's Friday and it's just after 8 o'clock. Sorry, I had a moment in that my browser decided to close down. Joys of technology. I'm Karen Curitan, your social media trainer, chief socialite, as my business card tells you. And I'm here as ever on a Friday to share more free social media hints and tips. And basically just really to get to know you. So if you haven't met me before and you haven't joined me before, you find this useful, please share it with your network, which would be great because the more people we have, the better we can explore things. And also, if there's any particular topics you'd like me to share tips on, do let me know. Drop me a message. Good morning, Claire. Nice to see you. So sorry, I'm a bit blowy this morning. Typical, isn't it? Just before you go live, you start getting sneezy. It's not good. So today I'm going to talk about engagement because as those of you who join me regularly, I am often saying, good morning, Janet, nice to see you. I'm often saying it's not enough just to post regularly. You need to get involved in the conversation. And I was trying before I came online to think of a really easy analogy to liken it to. And here I'm going to go for it. You know me, I just put myself out there. So how about if you went to a party and say a friend of a friend said, oh, my friend's having a party, why don't you come along? And you go to that party and you don't know anybody. And you stand in the corner and you don't speak to anybody. How much do you think you're going to get from being at that party? Not a lot. You go to that party, you sit in the corner with your drink, and you just don't really say anything. You're there, so people can see you there, but they don't do it. And this is what I'm all about, really, is let's put it into real terms. Because if you are showing up regularly, excuse me, on your social media feed, and people are hopefully seeing you, because given that around 5% of social media content is all that's getting seen, unless people are particularly looking for you. And that's why on Facebook in particular, groups are really popular. And if you've got an Instagram account, you can, of course, signpost them to your Facebook group by using something like Linktree or Tailwind to say the links in the bio. So that's for an Instagram live, but we'll cover that on Instagram on Monday. So engagement is about having conversations. Somebody in the trainers group I'm in yesterday, lovely Anne, excuse me, I need this today. We got a new bed earlier this week. It's fantastic. Honestly, you don't want to get out of the bed. It's just, I think I've slept so well this week that I'm actually tired, which is just bonkers, isn't it? So you need to be engaging with people and putting that in real practical terms. I was just recently asked to do a quote for somebody. Just remind me, I need to drop them a line just to check in with them to train their team how to use LinkedIn. And we did a quote, and he said, well, what if they do the training and then don't actually do anything? How can we maintain our presence consistently on social media? And I said, well, you pay somebody to do it for you. And he said, well, how much would that cost? And I thought, well, we've got an invisible piece of string, it's yay long. But the key thing is, do you just want somebody to post? Do you want somebody to post and engage? And what do I mean by engagement? And this is the crux of this morning. And I would say engagement is really all about looking for a new audience, finding new people, businesses to follow, to connect with, commenting on people's posts, because that is what's going to raise awareness of you. So if you were on Facebook, for example, and as your business, you commented on another business's post, and you'd be very careful around this, because what you would do is you would comment on a business post that's a synergy business. So what's a synergy business? A synergy business is a business that has the same customers as you, but doesn't offer the same products or services. Very specific difference. So think about your synergy businesses. And my clients know this. I'll say to them, make a list of your synergy businesses and follow them as your business. The same as on LinkedIn, you would look to connect with individuals who run a synergy business. And then I would look to engage with them and start conversations, maybe drop them a private message and say, should we have a virtual coffee? Because nowadays that's absolutely acceptable to ask for that. Because without engagement, you're just sort of sitting at the party, not really talking to anybody. I think that's my epiphany of the day. I hadn't really thought about it until just now. So considering what is going to make a difference for you and your business and people's awareness of who you are and what you offer will come down to so many times is just engaging on posts. Perfect example of that was last night, the lady that runs really great networking group in South Leicestershire, the lovely Debbie Heron. She put a post on as her networking group page saying, our next meeting's this, that, and the other. And it actually reminded me that I owe her an email. So I commented underneath to say, oh, hi, Debbie, I owe you an email. I need to drop you a line because I was considering joining. Unfortunately, I'm now doing my Spanish class on a Wednesday for the next, well, I've got 9 weeks now. So, and her meetings are on a Wednesday, aren't they? So, but that reminded me that she was there. Now, I commented on that post, so my people will see the conversation we had, but that's my personal profile, not me as Curitin Consulting. So there's a difference. So you need to be really clear that you're interacting as your page. If you're on Facebook, if you're on LinkedIn, it's about individuals. It's about connecting with individuals and taking that conversation to the next level, having meaningful conversations, even just commenting on them. Last week's live, when I talked about reach and increasing your reach, I talked about my husband's new job post. He's away in London overnight, and he messaged me to say that it's now up to over 18,000 views. Why has that gone so high? Well, part of that is down to the engagement level, because what happens is if I comment on it, my network will see that I've commented on it, and then you've got that ripple effect. So on the back of last week's live, some of the people that were joined us live last Friday went and had a look at his profile. So he's now got, let's have a quick look. Let's have a look, because he loved the fact there's another view on it. There he is, David Curitin. And at the minute, I can't see the views because I'm not logged in as him, but he has got so far 204 comments and 315 people have reacted to that post. And that's engagement. If you are writing, engaging, interesting content, ultimately what we want to do is create share-worthy content. Now, not every single thing is going to be share-worthy. No way. We're not going to be that fantastic every single day. And to be honest, would you want to be? Yes, it would be nice. So what I want you to think about is getting that engagement is down to you spending a little bit of time. And I will say, and with this particular client that I was speaking to last week, I said to him, how much time would you want to spend growing the account? Because growing the account is about engagement. It's about looking for new people to connect with, to follow, looking for people who maybe target clients to comment on their posts. All of that counts as engagement. And that's where people don't really get it. In fact, I'm just working on a new landing page, for my website. And we're going to have 3 different freebies on it. And one of them is a download for people who are considering outsourcing their social media to give them some tips about questions to ask. So give it some thought about what you could do. And it's a bit like going to the gym in the diary. You need to do it. You need to do it regularly. I block out the first couple of hours on a Monday as my planning engagement whatever you want to call it, my business development morning. So I plan it. I block out a Monday morning, and by and large don't take any client work on a Monday morning because I'm setting everything up for my business to achieve maximum success. So that's my tips for today. I hope that's been helpful. Now go away and take action and have a fabulous Friday, and I will see you next week. Take care.